Hello again, sixth graders. Today you're going to learn how to multiply fractions. It's actually really easy to do. All you have to do is multiply the numerators, then multiply the denominators. For example, 2/5 times 3/4. First, you multiply the numerators. 2 times 3 is 6. Then, multiply the denominators. 5 times 4 is 20. So the product of 2/5 and 3/4 is 6 over 20. To simplify 6 over 20, you would divide by their greatest common factor of 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 20 divided by 2 is 10. Their greatest common factor is 1, so it cannot be simplified any further. Therefore, your answer is 3 over 10.
For the second example, 2/3 times 3/8. Take the numerator and multiply with each other. 2 times 3 is 6. Take the denominator and multiply them together. 3 times 8 is 24. 6 and 24 have a greatest common factor of 6. So to simplify, you are going to divide 6 on the numerator and on the denominator. 6 divided by 6 is 1. 24 divided by 6 is 4. So your simplified answer is 1/4.
The next example, 1/4 times 5/6. First, multiply the numerators. 1 times 5 is 5. Then, multiply the denominators. 4 times 6 is 24. 5 and 24 have a common factor of 1 and cannot be simplified any further. Therefore, your answer is 5 over 24.
3/7 times 3/4. First, multiply the numerators. 3 times 3 is 9. Then, multiply the denominators. 7 times 4 is 28. 9 and 28 have a common factor of 1, so it is in the simplest form. So your answer of 3/7 times 3/4 is 9 over 28.
Now, to multiply fractions by a whole number, you will first have to rename the whole number as an improper fraction. Then multiply the numerators, and lastly multiply the denominators. For example, 4/9 times 8. First, you will have to rename the whole number of 8 as an improper fraction by placing it over 1. Then, multiply the numerators. 4 times 8 is 32. Then, multiply the denominators. 9 times 1 is 9. 32 over 9 is an improper fraction because the numerator is greater than the denominator. So, they need to be divided to change it to a mixed number. 32 goes in and 9 goes out. 9 goes into 3 0 times. 9 goes into 32 3 times. 9 times 3 is 27. 32 minus 27 is 5. Your remainder is 5. To make the fraction next to your whole number, your remainder of 5 will be your numerator, and your divisor of 9 will be your denominator. So the answer is 3 5/9.
3/5 times 10. First, you have to rewrite your whole number as a fraction by placing 1 under the 10. So that becomes 3/5 times 10 over 1. Multiply the numerators. 3 times 10 equals 30. Multiply the denominator. 5 times 1 equals 5. Since the numerator is bigger than the denominator, it is an improper fraction. When this happens, divide it out. Top number goes in, bottom number goes out. 5 goes into 3 0 times. 5 goes into 30 6 times. 6 times 5 is 30. 30 minus 30 is 0. So your remainder is 0. That means your answer is going to be a 6. It is a whole number.
4 times 1/5. First, we need to rename the whole number 4 by placing it over 1. Then multiply the numerators. 4 times 1 is 4. Then multiply the denominators. 1 times 5 is 5. Since the numerator is less than the denominator, we know that this is a proper fraction that does not change to a mixed number. Also, because they both have a greatest common factor of 1, it cannot be simplified any further. Therefore, your answer is 4/5. Please copy and answer the problems and turn it in to your teacher. Please be sure to include your first name, last name, date, and class period on the piece of paper that you use. Thank you.